The boxes are mostly unpacked. This house is ours now. It feels quiet. A good kind of quiet. My room is at the end of the hall. It's large, with a single window overlooking the dark yard. Everything seems fine. Everything feels normal. But the bedroom door never stays shut. I close it. I hear the click of the latch. A few minutes later, it's ajar. Just a crack. A sliver of the dark hallway, watching. My parents say it's the house settling. An old frame, an uneven floor. I tell myself they're right. But a cold draft always seems to spill from that opening. A draft that smells like dust and forgotten things. I bought a small camera, just to prove it's nothing. To prove it's the house, the wind, a faulty latch. I set it on my dresser, aimed at the door in my bed. The first night, I slept soundly, or I thought I did. The next morning, I checked the footage. The timestamp read 3:14 a.m. The video showed me standing, just standing in the middle of the room. My back was to the camera. I was staring at the blank wall, motionless, for 17 minutes. I don't remember waking up. I don't remember the cold floorboards under my feet. I remember closing my eyes, and then the sun was up. The video says otherwise. The second night was worse. The camera's red light blinked in the dark, a tiny, watching eye. I slept, but the me on the screen did not. This time, the footage started earlier. 2:47 a.m. I was on my hands and knees. My fingers were tracing patterns on the floor. Then, I began to scratch. A soft, rhythmic sound. Asterisk scrape, scrape, scrape. Asterisk, the nails of my right hand dragging against the plaster of the wall, leaving faint white lines. My head was cocked to the side, as if listening. A low sound escaped my lips. Not words, a whisper. A dry, hissing whisper that the camera's microphone barely caught. The recording showed me walking backwards. One slow, deliberate step after another. Into the corner. And then I just stood there until dawn. My skin crawls when I'm awake. My own hands feel alien. The scratches on the wall are real, faint, but there. I can feel a presence in the room now. A heavy silence that presses down on me. I started peeling at the old, faded wallpaper near where the camera saw me scratching. It was loose. It came away in a brittle sheet, crumbling in my hand. Underneath, on the bare, stained plaster, was a message, scrawled in something dark. The letters were desperate, clawed into the wall. Don't sleep here? The words stared back at me. A warning from a ghost I couldn't see. A plea from someone who knew what this room does. I showed my parents the writing on the wall. They exchanged a look I'd never seen before. A look of guilt, of fear. They finally told me. We weren't the first family to live in this house. There was another, a boy, about my age. He lived in this same room. One day, he was just gone. He vanished from his bed one night. They never found him. The police said he ran away. His parents believed something else. Something took him. Something from inside this room. They sold the house and never looked back. My blood ran cold. I wasn't going crazy. I was just next. Tonight, I won't sleep. I can't. I set up the camera again. I'm sitting on the floor, my back against the far wall, watching the closet. The recording light is the only thing I trust. I have to see it for myself. I have to know what it is. I fast forward through the footage from last night. My heart pounds against my ribs, a slow, heavy drum. There, 3:33 a.m. The video shows me rise from the bed, my movement stiff, unnatural. I walk toward the closet, slowly. The door is slightly ajar. As my video self gets closer, a hand emerges from the darkness inside, pale, long-fingered. It isn't mine. It reaches for me. It grabs my shirt, and it pulls. The recording shows my own body being dragged silently into the blackness of the closet. My feet disappear. The closet door swings shut. The screen is empty. The new day has begun. Sunlight streams through the window, painting a bright square on the floor. The room is still and silent. The bed is empty. The sheets are cold. On the dresser, the camera's small red light is still blinking. Recording. Waiting.